So let's talk about how to make the 100% correct decision, correct financial decision all the time for you. Now, whenever I do this and I've sat with people, my experience is that I think sometimes people take more time to make the decision on what the toppings are in their pizza they're buying sometime than actually spending the time to think about how the financial decision they're making, large or small, is going to affect them for a long time. So we're here to talk about, well, what kind of ingredients or what kind of process should you be thinking of making the correct financial decision? Well, for one thing, start with having a plan. And again, I akin this to planning a trip, right? Except you're planning your financial trip here. So what do I mean? Well, where do you want to go? So in other words, how much do you want to have? What kind of life do you want to lead now? And there's a cash flow amount to that. And then basically, where do you start? Like, what do you have now? Where are you starting from on your trip? And then how much time you want to take on your trip? Like a vacation, you want to take 2 weeks, but maybe for you in a financial plan, it's 5 years, 10 years, whatever. When do you want to start this? And then finally, what's the cost of this? How much do you have to save for this trip? All right. Now, once you know all those things, just like planning a trip, you know every time a decision comes up during the trip, like, oh, I can't take that road, there's a detour. Well, it's the same thing in a financial trip. It's the same thing in making the 100% correct financial decision. You get to know, if you make this decision, should I buy that house or not? Should I mortgage this? Should I make other financial decisions, whether it's going to keep you on that trip or not? So if you're planning your financial trip and you want to have always to make the 100% correct financial decision that keeps you on that trip to where you want to go, just follow my formula there, and I will tell you, you'll have a higher probability of achieving your trip in the time frame you want and enjoying life along the way.